In this lesson, you're going to learn 48 informal English contractions, and 8 informal English words. Informal English is common in spoken English, but should not be used in formal speech or writing. First, let's look at the informal contractions. Number 1 is, ain't, a contraction of am not, is not, are not, has not, or, have not. For example, he ain't going. It ain't gonna happen. I ain't done nothing wrong. Number 2. Gonna. Going to. For example, this isn't gonna be easy. I'm gonna show you how to do it. What are you gonna do? Number 3. Wanna. 1. Want to. 2. Want a. For example, what do you wanna do today? I wanna go home. I want a hamburger, Mom. Number 4. Wants to. Wants to. For example, he wants to see you. She wants to eat. My dad wants to talk to you. Number 5. Have to. Have to. For example, I have to talk to my mom first. Do you really have to go? I have to do my homework. Number 6. Has to. Has to. For example, she has to talk to her mom first. My dad has to go now. He has to study harder. Number 7. Gotta. 1. Got to. 2. Got a. For example, we gotta go now. You gotta clean up the mess. Got a cigarette? Number 8. Oughta. Ought to. For example, you oughta make him try harder. You oughta quit smoking. I oughta call my dad. Number 9. Woulda. Would have. For example, I woulda phoned you, but there wasn't time. If you'd asked me, I woulda told you the whole story. But for, or if it hadn't been for her help, I woulda failed. Number 10. Coulda. Could have. For example, it coulda been much worse, you know. Somebody coulda been killed. He coulda escaped, but he chose to stand and fight. Number 11. Shoulda. Should have. For example, you shoulda told me earlier. You shoulda called the police. You shoulda seen her, she was furious. Number 12. Musta. Must have. For example, his new car musta cost him an arm and a leg. She musta been told about it, she was furious. There must have been at least 500 people there last night. Number 13. Mighta. Might have. For example, they mighta missed the plane. It was terrifying. We might have been killed. The explosion might have been caused by a gas leak. Number 14. Letcha. Let you. For example, okay, I'll letcha know. I ain't gonna letcha go. I can letcha have another $10, but no more. Number 15. Will ya. Will you. For example, will ya help me? Will ya come with us? Just drop it, will ya? I don't wanna talk about it no more. Number 16. Won'tcha. Won't you? For example, won'tcha come with us? Won'tcha be my friend? Won'tcha let me drive your car? Number 17. Don'tcha. Don't you? For example, don'tcha like the movie? Don'tcha wanna go? Don'tcha wanna come to dinner? Number 18. didn't ya, or didn't ya, didn't you. For example, didn't ya go to the party? Didn't ya see it? Didn't ya wanna marry her? Number 19. Gotcha. Got you. Means, 1. Caught you. 2. I understand you. For example, gotcha. You can't get away. I gotcha now, yeah little twerp. Gotcha. Thanks for telling me. Number 20. Whatcha? Means, what are you, what do you, what have you, or what you. For example, whatcha doin' dude? Whatcha wanna do now? Do whatcha gotta do. Number 21. What do ya? What do you, or what are you? For example, what do you think of my new car? What do you doin'? What do you talking about? Number 22. Whatja? What did you? For example, what'd you do? What'd you tell her? What'd you eat for breakfast this morning? Number 23. Where'd ya? Where did you? For example, where'd you go yesterday morning? Where'd you see him last night? Where'd you put my umbrella? Number 24. How'd you? How did you? For example, how'd you do that? How'd you find out? How'd you solve the problem? Number 25. Kinda. Kind of. For example, he's kinda strange, but she loves him. She kinda likes him. What kinda job are you looking for? Number 26. Sorta. Sort of. For example, I'm sorta worried about my dad. I sorta miss her. What sorta salary will you be on? Number 27. Lotta. Lot of. For example, you got a lot of nerve. We're gonna have a lot of fun. I eat a lot of veggies. Number 28. Lotsa. Lots of. For example, he made lots of money. She eats lots of fruit. There's lots of food in the fridge. Number 29. Outta. Out of. For example, you scared the hell out of me. I'm outta here. I gotta get outta here. Number 30. Cuppa. 1. Cup of. 2. Cup of tea or coffee. For example, let's have another cup of tea. I want a cup of coffee. Do you fancy a cuppa? Number 31. I'm a. 1. I am going to. 2. I am ma. For example, I'ma stay in Jakarta for a few more weeks. I'ma watch TV tonight. I'm a student. Number 32. Finna, a contraction of fixing to. Means, going to. For example, I'm finna go to the store. They're finna buy another car. He's finna come to dinner tonight. Number 33. Lemme. Let me. For example, here, let me help you. Let me know what you wanna do. Let me borrow your car for a couple of days, okay? Number 34. Gimme. Give me. For example, oh gimme a break. Gimme 5. Gimme another 10 bucks. Number 35. Dunno. Don't know. For example, I dunno what he's gonna do. I dunno what time it is. I dunno where to find him. Number 36. Come on. Come on. For example, oh come on, don't lie. Come on, we're gonna be late. Come on, you can do it. Number 37. Shouldna. Shouldn't have. For example, she shouldn't have gone there alone. You shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have told him. Number 38. Wouldna. Wouldn't have. For example, if you told me that, I wouldn't have gone there. I wouldn't have come but she asked me to. But for your help, I wouldn't have recovered so quickly. Number 39. Couldna. Couldn't have. For example, but for your help, I couldn't have gone to university. I couldn't have accomplished any of this without her support. Even if he'd asked, I couldn't have helped him. Number 40. I'da. I would have. For example, I'd have called you but I lost your number. But for your help, I'd have failed. If I had had time, I'd have gone on the picnic. Number 41. He'da. He would have. For example, but for the rain, he'd have come last night. But for your help, he'd have failed. If he'd seen you, he'd have helped you. Number 42. She'da. She would have. For example, she'd have gone on the picnic if it hadn't rained. If you'd been in better health, she'd have let you go there. But for the heavy rain, she'd have come. Number 43. You'da. You would have. For example, but for her help, you'd have failed. If the police had seen you, you'd have been arrested. If you'd arrived earlier, you'd have seen him. Number 44. They'da. They would have. For example, if you'd invited them, they'd have come. If they'd seen him, they'd have helped him. If they'd studied harder, they'd have passed all their exams. Number 45. We'da. We would have. For example, we'd have gone on the picnic if it hadn't rained. We'd have come last night but it was raining heavily. If we'd seen him, we'd have told him about it. Number 46. Needa. 1. Need to. 2. Needa. For example, I need to buy a new car. I need to talk to him. I need a car. Number 47. Ain't Chet. 1. Aren't you? 2. Haven't you? For example, ain't Chet gonna come tomorrow night? You're kidding, ain't Chet? You've told him, ain't Chet? Number 48. Din. Did not. For example, she didn't wanna come. I didn't do it. I didn't sleep last night. Now, let's take a look at the informal English words. Number 1. Yet. You. For example, I gotta tell ya it's great for letting off steam. See ya later. Okay, I'll call ya tomorrow. Number 2. Dude. Means a man, a guy. For example, hey dude, what's up? What ya doing, dude? He is a real cool dude. Number 3. Buck. Dollar. For example, can ya lend me $10? You still owe me $50. Can I borrow another $50? Number 4. Grand. $1,000 or pounds. For example, my new car cost me 25 grand. She made 80 grand last year. He gets 50 grand a year. Number 5. Bae, means, a babe, sweetheart, boyfriend, or girlfriend. For example, I'ma see my bae. I love you bae. Hey bae. What's up? Number 6. Baloney. Nonsense. For example. That's a load of baloney. Don't gimme that baloney. I think what he's just said is a lot of baloney. Number 7. Diss. To disrespect or insult. For example. All he does is diss people. Stop dissing my friends. None of your attempts to diss me is gonna work. Number 8. Antsy. Restless, nervous, and impatient. For example. Don't get antsy kids. We'll arrive soon. You look a little antsy. What's wrong? I always get antsy before a test. Now, do this exercise. Directions: match the contractions on the left with their original words on the right. Put the correct letter on the space provided. You have 2 minutes to complete the exercise. Check your answers. Number 1. Coulda. F. Could have. Number 2. Woncha. H. Won't you? Number 3. Gotcha. A. Got you. Number 4. Gotta. I. Got to. Number 5. Watcha. B. What are you, what do you, what have you, or what you? Number 6. Finna. E. Fixing to. Number 7. Waja. C. What did you? Number 8. Kudna. D. Couldn't have. Number 9. Ain't chat. J. 1. Aren't you? 2. Haven't you? Number 10. Ida. G. I would have. Well, that's the end of this lesson. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share.